Have you ever experienced the heartache of letting go of a relationship, choosing distance to heal your wounded heart? And then, surprisingly, they come back to you. Is it merely a coincidence, or are there deeper reasons behind it that we've never considered? If you're curious about the hidden motivations behind this return, then this video is for you. Together we'll explore 7 fascinating reasons that explain this phenomenon from the perspective of Stoicism, a philosophy that helps us face life's ups and downs with calmness and strength. Subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss out on the next exciting videos, and let's discover the mysteries of the human soul together. Don't forget to watch this video to the end to gain a deeper understanding of those 7 surprising reasons. When you decide to step into your power and create distance, an interesting paradox unfolds. They start to feel the magnetic pull of your absence. You're not abandoning them, you're reclaiming your autonomy, letting them experience what life is like without you in it. They suddenly realize your presence wasn't just a fortunate coincidence or a convenience, but a source of stability, an unspoken peace, something they can't live without. Imagine. They continue their daily routines, but an unsettling emptiness lingers. The loving messages stop, your familiar voice is gone, and their world feels colder, lonelier. They try to fill the void with new connections, new distractions, but nothing replaces you. In those quiet moments, they begin to understand your true significance. Your absence becomes a mirror, reflecting all the times they took you for granted, all the moments they didn't appreciate you when you were there. There's a saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder, but also out of sight, out of mind. In this case, the former rings true. By creating distance, you've inadvertently given them the chance to truly feel the weight of your absence, to realize what they've lost, and to grasp how much you mean to them. So, my dear friends, let's continue this journey with a powerful declaration. I am a free spirit. Say it loud. Write it in the comments below. Let the world know you understand your worth, that you are no one's puppet. Show them you've reclaimed your power, that you stand strong and unwavering in your value. It's time. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and conquer new heights together. There's an interesting paradox in love. Sometimes, the distance you intentionally create can ignite an even stronger flame of love in the heart of the woman you cherish. When you decide to step back, creating space between you and her mind might undergo a process called idealization, where your positive traits are magnified and negative experiences fade away. Imagine you've decided to temporarily withdraw from the relationship, perhaps to give both of you time to think or to address some personal issues. Face-to-face encounters become rare, replaced by infrequent messages and brief calls. In these moments of separation, her mind starts painting a picture of you, a picture in which you're almost perfect. She recalls your warm smile, the way you made her laugh uncontrollably, the kindness and thoughtfulness you showed her. Beautiful memories flood back, filling her mind with sweet emotions. In contrast, arguments, misunderstandings, or times when you were impatient seem to vanish into thin air. This isn't deliberate forgetfulness or self-deception. It's a natural mechanism of the human mind, helping us cope with longing and emptiness when separated from loved ones, especially when that separation is initiated by the other person. When we can't meet in person, we tend to focus on the good things, the happy memories, to maintain an emotional connection and nurture hope for a better future. This idealization process can benefit you in several ways. First, it helps her maintain a positive image of you in her mind. This is especially crucial when the distance is your doing, as it can leave her feeling hurt and doubtful about your feelings. Imagine a familiar play. You, once seen as a puppet in someone's hands, a taken-for-granted presence, always ready to cater to their every need. They believe you'll forever remain that way, predictable, always there, always someone they can rely on. But then you decide to rewrite the script. You don't just exit the stage. You spend time behind the curtains, training, maturing, transforming. And when the velvet curtain rises again, you step out, no longer the lifeless puppet of the past, but a completely new individual, shining brightly under the spotlight. Your transformation leaves them stunned, barely recognizing you amidst the myriad of characters. This is the moment you reclaim control of your own narrative, no longer allowing others to define your worth or dictate your actions. You've invested in yourself, nurtured growth in all aspects, and now you walk confidently on your own 2 feet. Initially, they might dismiss this transformation. They think you're just going through a phase that you'll soon revert to, the old familiar image they hold on to. But then your change becomes undeniable, like a new melody, breaking the monotonous silence. They expected the same old song, but what they get is a completely new tune, powerful, confident, and full of life. This surprise is like an electric shock, jolting them awake from their complacent slumber. Why is this surprise so crucial? Because it strikes at the core of human psychology. We crave what we can't have and what we don't fully understand. When you emerge as a completely new version of yourself, they no longer feel like they have you figured out. You've shattered their preconceived image of you, and now they're the ones struggling to keep up. This power shift forces them to see you in a completely new light with respect and admiration. And suddenly, they're the ones feeling uncertain and insecure. Like a bird freed from its gilded cage, you're now free to soar across the vast sky. You're no longer a puppet on strings, but an independent individual capable of determining your own life. This newfound confidence and independence not only astonish others, but also draw them in powerfully because, after all, there's nothing more attractive than someone who loves and values themselves. Second, idealization intensifies her longing to see you again. As she focuses on your good qualities, she misses you more and yearns to be with you. This anticipation can create positive energy, motivating her to actively seek ways to mend the relationship. In the intricate labyrinth of emotions, sometimes the very distance you intentionally create can fan the flames of love, burning even brighter in the heart of the woman you cherish. This captivating paradox finds its explanation in the scarcity principle, an intriguing psychological principle suggesting that humans tend to value more what they perceive as scarce or limited. In the context of a relationship, this principle can profoundly impact a woman's behavior and emotions, especially after you establish some distance. Imagine in the past you were always by her side, readily fulfilling her every need and desire. Your presence became so familiar, an indispensable part of her daily life. But then one day you decide to step back, creating a void. No more goodnight texts every evening, no more regular weekend dates. Your time, attention, and presence, once taken for granted, suddenly become scarce, as precious as sparkling diamonds. This scarcity awakens within her a profound sense of appreciation. She begins to recognize the importance of shared moments, intimate conversations, and even those warm embraces she might have previously overlooked. Longing for you creeps into every corner of her mind, making her yearn to hear your voice again, to feel your warmth. Moreover, scarcity also stirs a subtle fear of loss within her. Humans are inherently afraid of losing what's important, and when you pull away, she might feel the urge to act quickly to avoid losing you forever. Your absence becomes a reminder that love is not a given, it needs to be nurtured and protected. Distance also casts a veil of mystery over the relationship, piquing her curiosity. She starts to wonder what's happening, whether you still have feelings for her, and why you chose to create distance. This curiosity can lead her to actively seek information about you, show interest in your life, and try to reconnect. Furthermore, this scarcity disrupts the complacency that can arise in a stable relationship. When a partner feels too secure, they might stop putting effort into nurturing the connection. But when you create distance, she's forced to reevaluate your value in her life and reconsider how she has treated you. This shift can help her realize what she might have been taking for granted and motivate her to change to become a better partner. In conclusion, scarcity, when used skillfully and sincerely, can be a powerful catalyst, reigniting the flames of love and breathing new life into the relationship. It not only helps her appreciate you more, but also evokes positive emotions like longing, curiosity, and a desire for change. However, remember that true love is not solely based on scarcity, but also on respect, trust, and mutual commitment. Use this principle responsibly and always prioritize the happiness of both of you. Because ultimately, the purpose of creating distance is not to play with each other's emotions, but to give both of you a chance to reflect, grow, and build a stronger, more enduring love. Distance instead of fading love can sometimes act as a magical catalyst, evoking the most beautiful memories of love. When you and she are no longer together every day, her mind will wander back to the sweet moments, the cherished memories that you two shared. It could be the first date, under the soft yellow lights where two hearts beat in unison. It could be the trip to the beach with blue waters, white sands, and golden sunshine, where laughter mingled with the gentle lapping of the waves. Or it could simply be peaceful evenings, strolling hand in hand down familiar streets, sharing everyday stories. Each moment, big or small, is carefully stored in the treasure chest of her memory. When distance separates you, those memories play like a slow-motion film, vivid and more real than ever. Your smile, your eyes, your voice, all become so clear and close. She will smile as she remembers the silly jokes you shared, feel warmth as she recalls the tight hugs on cold winter days, and her heart will ache as she remembers the sincere words of love you once spoke. By reliving these beautiful memories, she's not just revisiting the past, but also strengthening the invisible bond between you two. Each cherished moment revisited, each memory recalled, serves as a reminder of love, of connection, of the beautiful things you built together. And perhaps in those quiet moments, she'll realize that distance is just a test, and love is eternal. That even though you can't be together every day, the beautiful memories will forever be the bridge that brings your two hearts closer. And then, the day of reunion arrived. That moment felt like a scene in slow motion, every detail about you etched deeply into her memory. The difference in you was undeniable. No longer the timid boy who always sought refuge behind her shadow, you now stepped into the space with radiant confidence, as if the whole world had shrunk to fit within your gaze. There's something almost magical about confidence, isn't there? It has the power to shift perceptions, change dynamics, and create an irresistible magnetism. When you're confident, you not only change how others see you, but also how you see yourself. And that shift is palpable to everyone around you. As the esteemed author and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, self-trust is the first secret of success. Your newfound confidence stems from that self-trust, from knowing that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of all the good things life has to offer. When you believe in yourself, you don't need anyone else's approval, and that's where true confidence emanates from. This confidence emanated from you like a newfound light, captivating all eyes. Your eyes, once avoiding hers, were now steady and profound, holding a rich inner world. Your smile, once shy and reserved, now beamed with vitality, as if wanting to spread joy to everyone around. And your demeanor, once hesitant and timid, now exuded strength and decisiveness, leaving her surprised and somewhat captivated. You were no longer the boy who always agreed with her every decision. Instead, you stood tall, expressing your thoughts clearly and firmly. You presented your views with confidence, no longer afraid or hesitant. This change made her realize that you had matured, found your own voice, and were ready to defend what you believed in. Your newfound confidence not only surprised her but also sparked a fresh curiosity and admiration within her. She began to see you in a different light, as an independent, strong, and charming man. This positive transformation in you might make her realize what she might have missed and reawaken emotions she thought were dormant. In that moment, you were not merely the man she once loved, but also a completely new person, a confident and captivating man who made her heart skip a beat once more. And perhaps this newfound confidence of yours would be the key to unlocking the door to a deeper and more lasting love, a love built on respect, trust, and mutual admiration. When you left, a vast emptiness emerged in her life like a crucial piece taken from a perfect puzzle. Your absence prompts her to question herself. What did I do wrong? Why didn't I realize his worth sooner? Memories of the times you helped her overcome difficulties, the meals you prepared after a tiring workday, the words of encouragement you offered when she felt down, all now become precious memories she can't relive. Things she once took for granted are now things she yearns to have back. This process of self-reflection goes beyond merely acknowledging mistakes. It's a profound awakening to the value of someone she once underestimated. She begins to feel the pain of realizing she has lost something incredibly important in her life. Perhaps she was too focused on trivial matters, petty disagreements, forgetting to see the bigger picture, forgetting to cherish the good things you brought. And it's at this moment that regret surges within her, like a tidal wave washing away all her previous confidence and pride. She recalls missed opportunities to express her love, to tell you how much she loved you. She remembers times when she was inconsiderate, didn't listen to you, didn't appreciate your efforts. She wishes she could go back in time to do things differently, to hold you tight and say she'd never let you go. But the harsh reality doesn't allow her to rewind time, and that makes the regret even more painful. However, regret isn't always negative. It can become a motivation for her to change, to become a better person, someone who knows how to love and cherish more. When she realizes her mistakes, she often wants a chance to make amends. She wants to prove that she has changed and won't repeat those mistakes. She might decide to apologize to you, express her remorse and desire to make things right. She could write a heartfelt letter, articulating what she has realized and what she's willing to do to get a second chance. But whether you accept her apology and give her a chance to make amends depends on your feelings and decision. You might feel hurt and not want to go back, or you might see genuine change in her and decide to give both of you a fresh start. Whatever your decision, remember that this process has helped her mature and recognize the value of true love. Self-reflection and regret for past mistakes are two natural processes she might experience when she realizes your worth, someone she once took for granted. These emotions can be painful, but they also present an opportunity for her to learn, grow, and become a better person. Whether she can rectify her mistakes depends on her sincerity, genuine change in actions and attitude, and your forgiveness. In any case, this process helps her understand the importance of cherishing those around her before it's too late. And there you have it, my friends. 7 compelling reasons why creating a little distance can sometimes be the unexpected key to rekindling a connection. Remember, absence doesn't always signify the end of a story. Often it's merely the turning of a page, leading to a chapter filled with deeper understanding, renewed passion, and a love that's been tested and strengthened by time and space. If you find yourself in a situation where you've stepped back, don't despair. See it as an opportunity, a chance to nurture your own growth and rediscover your inner spark. Invest in yourself, pursue your passions, and embrace the journey of self-discovery. Become the most radiant version of yourself, someone you're truly proud to be. And who knows, that very transformation, that newfound confidence and self-love, might be the magnetic force that draws them back into your orbit, their eyes open to the treasure they almost lost. Remember, your worth is not defined by someone else's inability to recognize it. You are a star, capable of shining brightly on your own. So keep shining, keep growing, and trust that the right people will always be drawn to your light, their hearts navigating back to the warmth and brilliance that is uniquely you. Thank you for joining me on this journey of understanding the complexities of human connection. Until next time, keep loving, keep learning, and most importantly, keep being true to yourself.